It's time for Marry Me Monday, the fun, timely, sometimes romantic, sometimes spirited live radio program with your hosts, Jeff Dorsey and Sherry Bussey, presented by Emerald City Jewelers, 33rd and Broadway, Quincy.
And good morning, everyone. And on this Columbus Day, Sherry Bussey is with us here this morning for Marry Me Monday. How are you?
Great. Happy Columbus.
Yep. Welcome to Columbus Day program here this morning. And we got a lot of things going on at Emerald City Jewelers as you get into October here. And before you know, you're going to be really busy with November and December staring you in the face. But one of the things I know you want to talk about is this Ethiopian opal. What's that all about?
One of the new items we're carrying now is Ethiopian opals. And Ethiopian opals were discovered about 10 years ago. It's a different type of an opal. It has different qualities and characteristics. It's a little bit more clear than the opal that you generally think of when you think of an opal being kind of white and glistening. This one's more clear and lots of fire and color and flashes of light in the stone. And it really just draws you in. It's a beautiful, beautiful stone. One of the properties of the regular opal that you're used to seeing is that when you put water on it, it makes it look better. It makes it shine more. With the Ethiopian opal, if you get it wet, if you soak your hands in water, it'll look foggy for a while, and then it'll dry out and it'll look normal again. So
And glistening again.
Yeah. So it's a property of that stone that you need to know, just so you don't worry about it turning foggy, but it's kind of an interesting parlor trick, I guess.
Yeah. Well, it would be, if you didn't know that, you'd get concerned.
You might get concerned, but it's one of those new products. I mean, we've got also the Savarite garnets, which are interesting. Those haven't been discovered for all that long. It's a really, really green garnet, about the color of emerald, and it's much harder than emerald and much more rare than emerald. So I feel like it's a real bargain right now until people realize that this stone could be very much more desirable than even an emerald could be. So it's one of our favorite stones at Emerald City because it is such a nice, durable stone and a beautiful, beautiful color, nice clarity, and a good strength.
And of course, we could talk about that all day long, but you got to get in there and see it.
You have to come in and see it. I know. It's a radio vision is hard. Yeah.
We do the best we can, but that's a visual one right there.
That's a visual one, yeah.
So go on to the store and check that out. And among other things,
we have all kinds. We have purple sapphires, all colors of the rainbow and sapphires. Sapphires come in every color of the rainbow. And so it's a nice way to get something that's a multicolored stone ring with all different colors or necklace. Perfect. Earrings, all that kind of thing. We have that.
And of course, no matter what the price range is, you've got things that are very economical and other things that are a little more costly, depending on what your choice is, I guess, right?
A couple of things that are really hot items right now are the new hair tie bracelets, where you take the elastic hair tie that you wear around your wrist, and instead of wearing it on your wrist, you wrap it around a bracelet, and the bracelet keeps the hair tie from cutting off the circulation on your wrist, so that those women that wear their hair pulled back in a ponytail, when they're not wearing their ponytail, they always have the hair tie around their wrist.
Yeah. And it looks like it just fits the bracelet.
Yes, it does. Yeah. It's a lot more polished, a lot more finished look, more professional. So,
and you can add different colors to your bracelet that way.
You sure can.
Got that quite a few colors to choose from?
We have silver and rose color gold and black and yellow gold look. So all kinds of different choices.
Unique things. So stop in and check out what's available at Emerald City Jewelers. Want to get to the story here?
Sure, let's hear what you say.
It says here, my husband and I have been married for almost 40 years now. We've been involved in our church for all 40 years, but life has not always been rosy. Now nearly in our 70s, we both have had health issues lately, causing us to dip into our savings more than we wanted to. When we got married, we didn't have much money, so we always said we would delay our honeymoon when we could afford it. Well, we finally were able to start saving some money each paycheck so we could plan on a trip to Hawaii and make the honeymoon happen. And we weren't going to book the trip until we had all the money saved for it. We were so excited about going. We told everyone, including our friends at church. Then the word came that my husband lost his job and job cuts with his company, unfortunately. At that point, the trip was the last thing we could do. 2 weeks later, the pastor called us up to the front of the church and presented us with a check to cover the entire cost of the trip that we needed. It was money that the churchgoers collected on the side just for us. We can never thank them enough for allowing us to finally go on our delayed honeymoon. That's a neat story.
That's a nice story.
Yeah, very nice.
Yeah.
And we appreciate you sending that in to us. And if we use a story you send to us, you'll get a nice gift certificate from Emerald City Jewelers. And you can send it to y101radio.com. All right, Emerald City Jewelers is open from 1 to when?
We're open Monday through Friday from 9:30 to 5:30, Saturdays 9:30 to 3, and now Sundays noon to 3.
And you
gift wrap.
All right, Sherry, thank you very much.
You're welcome. Thank you. My pleasure.
See you back here next Monday on our next edition, okay?
Okay.
That's it for this week's edition of Marry Me Monday, presented by Emerald City Jewelers. Join us next week, Monday, 7:25, for another exciting edition of Marry Me Monday. Celebrate your love.